Get ready, it's Carnival Eats.
We're in Paris, Ontario. This thing is dirty. In my mouth, so much is happening.
Oh gosh, the spices are woo!
We're changing not just the Carnival food game, but the game of food in general.
Next step is to eat it.
I love that step. I'm Noah Cap, and this is Carnival Eats. We're in Paris, Ontario. Woo! This is an annual Labor Day tradition for families from all around.
And our first dish gets down and dirty. Alice has been in the food game for over 25 years, and she aims to keep your mouth and your washing machine busy with the Dirt Burger.
That is a dirt burger with extra dirt. I mean, look at that thing. Are you ready to get dirty?
I'm excited for this. I'm gonna be dirty after I eat this.
You are, and I'm probably gonna stand back a little in fear of getting too dirty. Alice, give me the breakdown. What is on the Dirt Burger?
It has everything but the dirt.
This burger has got so many components that I don't even understand where we're gonna start.
The chili.
The base of Alice's chili is 4 pounds of fried, lean ground beef. Then we add her homemade tomato sauce, full of tomatoes, garlic, basil, oregano, salt, pepper, and sugar.
What are we doing now?
Chili powder, our Tex-Mex blend,
Oh, yeah.
and we stir it up, then we simmer it for about 90 minutes before we serve it.
Chili's working away here. What are we doing now?
Hot sauce.
We combine crushed tomatoes, salt, chilies, cayenne, and habanero peppers. This needs to sit for 24 hours, but Alice has another batch ready to go.
What now?
We gotta grill the burgers.
We're going to Bison burgers.
You got it.
Tell me why Bison burger?
It's totally something off the wall that people don't use. It's lean. There's no fat in a bison burger.
Right.
Toasting the bun,
Why not?
we melt the cheese onto the burger, American cheddar, Monterey Jack, and mozzarella, 2 pieces of bacon.
Alice also cooks up some pea meal bacon, a Canadian specialty made from pork loin rolled in cornmeal to form a crust.
What are we doing now?
Fried onions. We marinate them with a little bit of sugar.
Plus, there's even more surprises in store.
You got it.
How do we dirtify this thing?
To top it off, we add more dried chilies, that homemade hot sauce, Alice's gravy, and the beef chili.
Oh my goodness. This thing is enormous. Take a look at that. I'm going in. Nailed it. It's dirty. There's no question about that. Part of the fun of this burger is getting sloppy, is getting dirty, is getting your hands all covered in all these sauces and flavors. From the perfectly cooked Bison burgers, it's a nice thick patty full of juice, full of flavor, with all that sauce, the gravy, the chili, the heat from that hot sauce. Then you hit it with all the different types of cheese, the crunch and crackle of that crispy bacon, the nice saltiness from that Canadian pea meal. And let's be honest, it's dirty. She's going in! The Dirt Burger, it's
Heaven.
Oh gosh, the spices are woo!
That was phenomenal. So this is pretty much 10 meals in one.
A little bit of a sauce in there.
a little bit.
The marriage of all the ingredients together.
Have you ever had a burger like this before?
Never in my life. I would do it again.
Clive comes from the UK, but poutine is a Canadian staple. Traditional poutine is a savory combination of gravy, cheese curds, and fries. Today, this classic gets a British twist with meat pie poutine.
Meat pie poutine. I mean, that sounds like something I'd get out of bed for.
Can't be poutine, there's no fries.
But it's got cheese and gravy.
It looks really good. It smells really good. This is something new. I'd like to try it.
Where are the fries? This is a meat pie poutine without any French fries. How do you call it a poutine?
People are asking for cheese with their meat pies, so we decided, why can't we do a meat pie poutine?
Now, the pies themselves are getting made off-site.
Absolutely.
Clive and his wife Karen make all their meat pies from scratch at their local British bakery. They make an all-beef pie and a classic steak and kidney pie. These pies are made using a family recipe, and they have to make over 500 a day just to keep up with the demand.
Beautiful. Those are some delicious-looking pies.
The next step is the gravy. Clive makes it fresh every day. He mixes roast beef drippings with onion, simmers, and then adds seasonings and cornstarch to thicken.
Man, this is gonna be tasty.
Now it's time to create our poutine. we add a slice of Monterey Jack and a slice of cheddar before topping it with a ladle of that beef gravy.
What's the next step?
Next step is to eat it.
Oh my goodness, I love that step. This thing is legit. As soon as you get that delicious gravy and that melted cheese combination, that connects to that poutine feeling, to that texture, to that taste. But the star of this dish is the meat pie. The beef is perfectly cooked. The pastry, everything just breaks away. It's so smooth, it's so creamy. Where are the fries? Who cares? The point is, this thing's unbelievable. You need to come down and try it, and I need another order. Luckily for you, I got nowhere to go. That's a meaty bite.
That is awesome. Shell is perfect. Look at that.
Look at the way your fork just broke right through that.
Lots of cheese, lots of gravy, and good meat.
Good flavor, nice texture.
So you can't compare this to other meat pies.
No, uncomparable.
It's a perfect fair food.
Coming up.
In my mouth, so much is happening.
This looks like it's going to fill me for the rest of the day.
Wrap attack.
Welcome back to Carnival Eats. We're here in Paris, Ontario, but this next dish takes us across the pond for a British breakfast treat. Karen and her husband Clive have been bringing British baked goods to the masses. Karen's here to get the day started off right with Her Majesty's Feast.
Why go with a breakfast sandwich smack dab in the middle of the afternoon?
Sausage, caramelized onion. Can't go wrong with cheese.
This looks like it's going to fill me for the rest of the day.
Somebody's got to take a bite of it. Normally I say tallest guy goes first, but today that's going to backfire. Bring in the feast! Her Majesty's Feast. Born and raised in the UK, your family has, direct ties to cooking for the most powerful people in the world.
My auntie made one of the official wedding cakes for Lady Diana and Charles.
For you, it's just like, my auntie made Princess Diana, and the rest of us are just like, oh, that's crazy. What's the response been like on this?
It's been awesome. We've been going to fairs and carnivals for a while.
Yeah.
Breakfasts, we didn't like too much. So when we got our concession trailer, we figured we'll do something that's better than what we have out there. The first thing is the potato scone.
These potato scones are the stars of our dish. This recipe is especially popular in Scotland. Made fresh back at the bakery, the dough is simple. Cooked potatoes mixed with butter and a touch of wheat flour. Every day, trays of scones are shipped to the fair to become the buns in our sandwich.
What's next?
We're gonna get the sausage.
What kind of sausage is that?
That is a pork sausage. My butcher makes them especially for us. Slice of real cheddar cheese, fried onions.
Beautiful. What now?
The healthy side.
The green stuff, lettuce.
Then we place our other one on the top. That is your feast.
Goodness, take a look at that. Karen, I don't know, did I mention that I'm really into fitness?
Oh, it's healthy.
Oh, no, I mean fitting this whole thing into my mouth. Simple, effective, done right. When you put it all together, it's delicious. Because you've got that potatoey taste, which kind of plays the role of the hash brown on your breakfast sandwich. And then you're into that beautiful sausage. It's juicy, it's flavorful. Into the melted cheese. Hit with those caramelized onions for a little bit of flavor, a little bit of moisture. This is a meal designed for royalty. Bite the cheese.
That's awesome.
Right?
I'm liking the potato and the cheese.
Yeah.
The pork, so good with the onions.
Yeah.
Every year now, it's in my rotation.
Goodbye, old breakfast sandwiches.
Goodbye.
Michelle lives by the motto, go big or go home. And she's not going anywhere because she's serving up the massive Maddy Moo's Wrap Attack.
Is this more hot dog, corn dog, or tortilla?
This is more like a buffet.
What's your game plan, man?
One bite at a time.
What is the first step to making Maddy Moo's Wrap Attack?
We're going to get some onions and some bacon. And then we're going to saute them on the grill.
So we're going with 16 inches of chili cheese stuffed hot dog.
We are going to throw this into the fryer.
Now, we add these battered and seasoned mushrooms to the fryer.
We're going deep fried mushrooms, deep fried hot dog. We've also got a giant tortilla.
And we're going to warm up this on the grill. Going to take the 16-inch hot dog, throw it on the grill to finish cooking it, get it nice and brown.
Warmed up tortilla, deep fried, and grilled hot dog. Hello. What now?
Now it's time to dress it.
Let's pile on the toppings. Beef chili, lettuce, mozzarella and cheddar cheese, sour cream, our onions and bacon from the grill, and fresh chives to top it off.
We're going to roll this.
Listen to that tortilla, all crisped up.
A quintet of deep-fried mushrooms make this a symphony of taste.
I've got options on the dip.
A marinara.
And?
A barbecue ranch.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves Maddy Moo's Wrap Attack. My goodness. In my mouth, so much is happening. First thing that stands out, no question, is the deep-fried hot dog. There's a crunchiness that gives it a bit of a different texture than just grilling it. The inside is packed full of that melted cheese, and then the chili, which is packed full of delicious beef. Pop a little mushroom, seasoned up, crispy. Those are nice. I mean, there's no bun that could hold this thing. You gotta go tortilla. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Wrap Attack, and this thing's about to attack my mouth. No! Ah! I'm not sure how many inches 4'11" is, but this is a 16-inch dog. This thing is almost as big as you.
Yeah, it's kind of a little bit of everything. I think you're gonna see stuff like this when you come to a fair. Delicious.
It's more of a marathon than a sprint.
Have you been training for this marathon?
I haven't. I'm going in cold here.
It's like if I was a short female, I'd be you.
Coming up.
It's absolutely incredible. Yep, he's telling the truth.
Oh, yeah. The magic is in the air. You know what you're doing. Washington County Fair in Greenwich, New York. For over a century, this fair has been an important part of the summer harvest. And today, we celebrate their agricultural innovation, beginning with this, the Sugar Shack Cotton Candy.
Dave is a fifth-generation maple syrup producer, and he's the owner of this maple farm here in upstate New York. They produce delicious maple products with syrup from their trees. Today, he'll be showing us his genius variation on a Carnival staple, Sugar Shack Cotton Candy.
I love cotton candy.
I never heard of maple syrup cotton candy.
Wow, that's really unique.
Oh, I'm so excited. This is awesome.
Dave has found a way to change one of the founding pillars of Carnival food. Cotton candy is, in a lot of people's opinion, the official food of the Carnival.
That's right.
To take something so classic and say, I'm gonna do a flavor that nobody else has done. Maple syrup cotton candy.
First, we start the process by boiling Dave's maple syrup down to its sugary essence.
We're using the darker grades of syrup because it has a little stronger flavor than light syrup.
It smells good, looks good. This is happening.
We're gonna boil that till it gets up to 275.
Once it's boiled, the syrup goes into the hopper so it can be refined into sugar.
It's getting thick.
So look at what we got here.
This is unreal. I mean, it is maple syrup sugar. You know what you're doing, Dave.
Now that we got this done, mix it together.
To prepare the cotton candy mix, we combine 5 scoops of white sugar with 1 scoop of maple sugar.
Here we go to our final station.
Right to the cotton candy machine. Those ribbons are melting that sugar.
It happens fast.
This is spinning 1,500 RPMs a minute. As it cools, it solidifies into little strands of sugar.
You can see it, though. The magic is in the air.
Starting to float.
There it is. Are you going to join me?
Why, sure. Nice and fluffy.
Wow. It looks, feels, texture, all of it is traditional cotton candy. The only difference is it's a flavor you've never had before. The maple syrup couldn't be done any better. You get that rich taste, that sugary kind of injection that you wanted, such a fun, guilty pleasure. I mean, this is literally a new twist on an old classic.
Delicious.
It's maple syrup. You can taste it.
A good coating of maple, just the right amount of sweet.
It tastes like maple sugar, and it's delicious.
Maple syrup is good on anything, especially cotton candy.
It is the best.
I'll share with anybody. Got it all in there?
For over 30 years, Pete has been delighting Carnival crowds with his exciting fair foods. Finding inspiration from nearby Buffalo, New York's famous chicken wings, Pete is going for the win with his blue ribbon fries.
You know what they give a blue ribbon for?
The best.
It's a perfect combination.
We're changing not just the Carnival food game, but the game of food in general. Today, we're making blue cheese the new cheddar. People are going crazy for these.
Crazy.
We've got a whole variety of ingredients here. We're gonna start by making our blue ribbon sauce.
Absolutely. We got mayonnaise, mustard, garlic powder, salt and pepper, Worcestershire sauce. That's sour cream.
That's sour cream. This is gonna be delicious. I mean, look how creamy it is.
Do you know what this is?
That would be the blue cheese.
Absolutely.
Now I'm mixing that in. What are we looking at here?
This is a popcorn chicken. It's a whole grain product that's pre-cooked. It's absolutely incredible.
Yep, he's telling the truth.
We're gonna dump the chicken into the bucket. We put our mild wing sauce on those nice little popcorn chickens. Then put the cover on there.
Yeah.
You gotta shake that, man. Now it's time to make the chips.
In front of me, we have some type of fry cutting machine.
We slide the potato in this end first, and we stick it on this little knob, push it across.
I mean, they are paper thin, spiraled, amazing.
Let's fry it up.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, huh? And we're just gonna mix it up and let it cook for 2 to 3 minutes. See how the edges are starting to get brown?
Oh, yeah. This is a big order.
This is a normal order.
I love Carnival portions.
And look at that magic.
Oh, yeah.
To dish it up, we smother these fries with that blue cheese sauce. More of Pete's classic buffalo wing sauce, and then top it off with our sauce-drenched popcorn chicken.
Are you hungry?
Pete, I'm gonna take a knee on this one.
I'm gonna join you.
These are as fun to eat as it is to just look at. There's a heat and a tingle that you get from that sauce, but it's perfectly balanced off by that delicious blue cheese dressing. These fries are crispy, there's a crunch and a crackle, but these little chicken balls are the secret star of this dish. You don't get a blue ribbon unless
you're in first place.
That's absolutely right.
Those are good. Kind of like a cross between potato chips and fries.
As you're chewing them, they just go right down.
I knew you were gonna love it.
Coming up.
How do you toast your mallows?
I've never seen anything quite like it. It's imagine.
It's amazing. Welcome back to the Washington County Fair in New York. Now, this event was voted New York's #1 agricultural fair.
But food vendors like Scooter are making this a destination for foodies. This is his 20th year with Scooter's Pretzels, and he's making this a memorable one with the Twisted S'more.
This thing looks awesome. I've never seen anything quite like it. It's imagine.
You've gone in too deep. You didn't know it was going to be this crazy.
No.
You want me to tell you something? 100%, this is going to be by far the greatest pretzel I've ever had.
That's a bold statement.
So what we do with Scooter's Pretzels, we take flour, yeast, salt, and sugar, add some water, mix it all up, let it rise for about 15, 20 minutes, and this is it right here. Cut a piece off. We ready to roll one out. There's one difference with the Scooter's Pretzels compared to most. Double twist.
The double twist.
Grab the ends, let it spin twice, and just drop it down.
Beautifully executed double twist. What do we do now?
This is a warm water baking soda base. It gives it that brown look of the pretzel. Tap it off a little bit, place it on a pan, salt it, and put it in the oven.
Oh, it's on.
It's on. It runs about 500 degrees from 4 to 6 minutes.
I'm not prepared to wait 5 minutes. So we've got one that you made all ready to go. Let's dress this thing. What goes on first?
The peanut butter.
We're going peanut butter right on there.
Right on it. We got to put the marshmallows on.
Oh! I mean, already I'm in, but we're not done.
We're not done.
Then it's back into the oven for 30 seconds so our marshmallows can toast to perfection.
Oh, look at the marshmallows with the little browning. It's like they've been roasted at a campfire.
Now the s'mores gets topped with graham crackers.
Just lay those on there.
Now there's one more step. Take the chocolate. Perfect.
And just like that, you got yourself Twisted S'mores. It's amazing. The peanut butter is so rich, and it plays an integral role. This pretzel is fluffy. It is puffy. I mean, how do you toast your mallows? A little bit of that crunch on the top, but inside, it's just melted marshmallow. It's the campfire. It's the carnival. It's the carnifier.
Graham cracker right off the bat. Then the peanut butter comes in.
Ooey gooiness. It's like the best s'more I ever had.
You've got some on your face there.
Somehow, I found room for the dirt burger, the meat pie poutine, those blue ribbon fries, and the Sugar Shack cotton candy.
Until next time on Carnival Eats. Au revoir, Paris!
Oh, Jimmy, really hard out of the gate.